Welcome back, this is CerealSnax. I am playing Subnautica, and I wanted to show you guys something that I haven't shown you yet, which is strange, because I think I've done, I want to say, gosh, 50-something Subnautica videos, and I am bouncing on the escape pod here. I wanted to show you something that I haven't shown you yet, and I'm surprised I haven't. I've thought about it many a time, and I've seen other people do it, but I was trying to wait until I thought like a vast majority of what they're going to put into the game was in the game, and I'm probably even jumping the gun now, but one thing I wanted to show you guys is the birds are now implemented in my game, so they're now floating above the escape pod, which is so cool. And they actually, on the islands, they actually roost now, so that's pretty neat. But basically what I did here, and for some reason, no matter what I did, I couldn't get this to spawn anywhere else in the world. I like swam all the way out there, way in the distance, and the int gallery still spawned right here. Anyway, what the int gallery is it's basically a collection of all the assets in the game. So all the creatures, all the plants, all the little structures, all lined up in a row. And the problem with it is that it goes into the ship, so I don't know if we'll be able to see everything, but I want to focus on the things that are new anyway. So you can see they got some waving bushes here. Here's that biter fish that I showed you guys a couple days ago. Love this guy. Eee! And he is vicious even when he is contained in his little box. Look at him. Of course, our air stack, we got our bleeder. I love to get really close to these guys and just check out the detail. He's like translucent, his backside, it's pretty neat. They are just so cool close up. And of course, I believe this is this the bone shark? I always get the bone shark and the sand shark confused. I think this is the bone shark, and you can see why. He's kind of got his whole body is like bone instead of being kind of covered in skin. You can see his teeth just kind of go right into his skull. Very cool. One of the earliest creatures I think they had. Boomerang fish. Here's a new one, and he's going through a rock, I guess, because it spawned here. I wonder if I can I get rid of these? Let's see. Can I? Oh, I want to get rid of these though. Oh, floaters, get away, floaters. This is I don't think we can move this, unfortunately. This is a crabsnake, and I think it's one of the. Let's get a close look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, he's so foul. Yeah, that is not something I want to encounter. He's really stretched out like a snake right here, but I'm guessing he'll kind of slither like a snake. And why am I still... Let me get my HUD back on. Can I get rid of these? Come on, go away. How many of these do I have? Hold on, let's just put it away. There we go. No more floaty balls. Of course, there's our favorite gasopod. This is a... What was this thing? Oh, yeah. It's like these grabby crabs, which are not yet implemented in the game that I'm aware of. A bunch of little fish. Let's keep swimming. This is the lava larvae, which is supposed to be in the lava zone, which I don't think they've put in yet either. And then we have the lava lizard, which actually I believe this model was the original stalker model. Of course, now you can see he's got kind of like a lava back. He's really cool too. I love and he's biting on me. I love the texture of his skin. He's kind of like a dinosaur. Very cool. Of course, we've got our Sea Emperor, which I've shown in the past. In fact, one of my more popular Subnautica videos. Oof, and I'm getting lag because all this stuff. But one of my more popular Subnautica videos had this guy featured in it, the Sea Emperor. And of course, we've got the infamous Reaper and our reef back who's just spinning in space. The other new one I wanted to show you guys that's only... You can't even spawn these guys yet. And that's this shocker. I'm not exactly sure where they're going to put him either, but you can kind of tell they may have to go back and redo some of the early creatures because of how awesomely detailed the new ones are. Like, look at this guy. Look at the texture on his skin. He is very cool, and I'm assuming, of course, he'll electrocute you when you touch him. Doesn't seem to do that now. I can swim right through him. But another freaky creature. You really have to give credit to the art team at Unknown Worlds. They've done an amazing job on these guys. There's our spade fish over there. Oh, they have our new bird. Look at him. He looks kind of sick. Obviously, sky rays cannot go underwater or they will drown, as somebody commented on my last video, and that looks to be the case here. He looks very sad. And this is the trusty old stalker, who I always like to call Dave whenever I have one as a pet. Good old Dave. Hey, Dave. Oh, yeah. Eesh. This one I call the red pill. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what this is. I don't know why there's just like a red pill there. That's very weird. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, they have this is something, if you guys don't have Subnautica yet, this is really cool. This is the model of your character. There's a little spiky hair that he's got going there. He's rocking some Wasabi 1. And actually, you can actually spawn him in the game to kind of give you an idea of size of different things. But he's actually, I don't even know if he's really your character, but he looks a lot like the character that you are in the shadow. So, anyway, Wasabi 1. Oh, Wasabi 1. Of course, here's a bunch of plants that you encounter in the game. All the assets, like I said. And again, I apologize for some of the stuttering in this video. It's because of all this stuff. These are the blood oil trees, and I don't think I have a knife. I guess I could spawn a knife. I don't think I can do anything with the stuff in the int gallery, actually, but we could try it. Let's see. Can I put that there? Okay. These are like blood oil. Yeah, pick up blood oil. Oh, I can. You can pick up the blood oil off of the tree. That's very. You don't even need the knife. Let's look at it. Ew, oily goo. Yuck. Okay, let's make this day again. So yeah, I'd like to get back to my world tour and kind of find some of this stuff. I don't think these are in the game. I think they're supposed to be in a pretty deep area, but I don't think they're there yet. Blood oil. We'll just take some of that. Plants that are waving. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Do I have my... Put that there. Power glide. Let me put the HUD back off again. It's kind of nicer to see things. And did I... Oops. Did I put it on 1? Problem with not having the HUD on is... There we go. Finding... Oh. The item that you have in your hand. Okay. Cool. Oh! Weird. Okay, so... Clearly, when I have the HUD off, I can't... We'll leave the HUD on for now. Let's just go a little further, because these are just kelp foresty stuff. I want to see... You can see the Seamoth. That's interesting. Doodads. Oh, blood blob. Yeah, okay. Of course, my favorite, Koosh. Oh, here's some of the new trees. This is the new membrane tree, which I think at some point will be breakable. Usually you find those in the Grand Reef. A bunch of other plants that they've added. Whoever their plant guy is, he does a really good job too, I must say. Oh, let's get through here. Oh, can we go up? All right. Let's keep going. I really just wanted to give you guys kind of a quick look at this. Oh yeah, here we go. We're starting to go into the base, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. There's a Reaper. Of course, he can't hurt me because I am in creative mode. So this is a problem. I can't actually go through the... Okay, now I had to go a really long way. You can't even... At this point, you can see that the escape pod is like way down there. I went to the very end. I cut out a section because it actually took me quite a while to get out here. But here are some of the newer, basically machine-type items that have been added. They're at the end here, as you can see. Of course, you got your solar panel, your power stuff, right? These windows. Here's the Seamoth Workbench type thing, the console where you can change the Seamoth colors and all that sort of stuff. Their new hatch system, all kinds of base components they got here. There's the accumulator, which I don't think you can make yet, but it basically allows you to save up a little bit more energy in addition to what the power supplies have. And then of course these new kind of tables and things that you don't yet see in the game. There's the hull plate, the special hull plate that people are supposed to be getting. See the special edition hull plate, and tells you which number you are and all that sort of stuff, which is very cool. Of course, this is the lava, which it seems like it's spreading a little bit. Oh, here's some more of these hull plates. So what they've done is they've actually made hull plates for different YouTubers. So you can see you've got like a Mooey Skirm hull plate, a Markiplier, Lord Dominion, Jacksepticeye, right? I don't know who this guy is. It's just a generic one, I guess. I guess because they're just playing around with it to see what they've got. Oh, here's some more. Eat My Diction, Diorama, Dev Test Item. I think that's a developer. Yeah. So anyway, all this kind of stuff right here. There's the new aquarium. They obviously haven't implemented lava in the game yet, but it looks like they're working on it, as you can tell by all the entities out here. So that is very cool. I'm a fan of this lava. It looks very awesome. And you will obviously need an exosuit to actually do anything about it and to traverse it. So let's look at some of the other... Whoa! So these are the items, obviously, that you can make. The flippers, the fins, all this stuff. You guys have seen all this stuff before. The power upgrades. There's your Seamoth. What is this thing? Oh, just the Sea Glide. Power Glide, which I'm using right now. What else do we have here? All kinds of stuff, right? Anything else that I haven't seen before? There's a knife. There's a beacon. Oh, this was like an observatory type item. I don't know if they're ever gonna actually release this, but it's almost like, to me, it almost seems like a thing that you could put fish in and just look at them, right? It's almost like a fish tank, a huge fish tank, which is kind of cool. Not sure if they'll ever put that back in or not. Another pill-shaped item. Let's see, what else do we have? So these are all the minerals, right? So they've got all these sorted out. I do love the ink gallery for the fact that you can just kind of go through and really appreciate the amount of work that they've put into all the items in this game. Boulders. Look, they've got like 20 different types of boulder, which is awesome. First aid kit. What else do we have here? Crash powder. Yep. Blood oil. Yeah, all the different things, right? Here's some more fish. I guess when you've picked, these are fish that when they're in your inventory, essentially, when you're holding them. Okay, because they kind of have to have a different model for that. There's this guy, which everybody seems to put on their thumbnails on YouTube for the entity gallery. I don't even know what the heck he is. He's not in the game. Let's take a look at what his name is. Sandworm. So I'm guessing they'll have a sandworm someday, and I'm guessing he'll be under the sand. I guess that's why they have... Ooh. Oh, he jumps up. Yeah, so I guess he'll jump up out of the sand? Yay! That's so cool. Okay. Alright, whatever you say. Different lava type stuff. Let's go through here. Just a bunch of different things. So yeah, pretty excited. Oh, here's the membrane tree again. You got these big... This is the big floater that actually holds up the island. The main island. Not the little islands. And then, of course, the little floaty balls that are underneath the island. All kinds of cool stuff. I think this is pretty much it. Like I said, the rest of this down in this section that goes through the ship is mostly plants, that sort of thing. They're all very impressive. If you do have the game, I really encourage you to just go into a new game, type ENTGAL. It's either ENTGAL or ENTGallery. And this thing will just randomly appear. It causes a little bit of lag at first as it all loads in, but once you get it all loaded in, then it's a lot of fun to kind of just look at the stuff and see what you have to do. So yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my look at the ink gallery. Been meaning to do it for a long time and finally got around to it. So if you guys enjoyed that, please click like and leave a comment, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.